Rademacher, and I'm a senior.
My name is Scott Mann, and I'm a senior at Moffett County High School.
Cody Adams, and I'm a junior.
I'm Lauren Roberts, and I'm a junior.
Kai Adams, I'm a junior at the Moffett County High School.
I'm Jessica Matthews, and I'm a junior.
Ben Winslow, and I'm a junior. Every Monday it's like, people usually dread Mondays, but I'm always pumped because there's always club, and it's just kind of a, not, I guess you could call it an escape, but just somewhere to go and just to have fun and hang out with all your friends.
It's a lot of fun. It is, because you get to do stuff that you usually don't get to do at your house or at the park or anything else.
It's just a fun thing every week, and again, you can't ever get in trouble at Young Life. I mean, there's nothing negative there for you, and every week it's going to be fun, and you're going to have like some crazy challenge and get to laugh at people, and they laugh at you, and it's, nothing's harsh about Young Life.
Being a wildlife leader is a really good experience. You get to spend time and have fun with a bunch of crazy middle schoolers. Just insane, and they just have so much energy in there. They just seem to be so happy just playing games and being themselves, and it's really cool to witness them like growing to know Christ, getting to know Christ. I don't think there's a lot of things out there that's a positive influence for the younger kids in Moffett County, and I think wildlife does a pretty good job of introducing them to Christ and having a lot of crazy fun.
Before wildlife, I just felt like one of the other, like just another kid that didn't really have anyone to look up. Like, no one looked up to me, and I thought that I could do whatever and it wouldn't affect anybody. But after I started doing wildlife, I've just have really good relationships with some of the girls that go, and there's one girl in particular that I feel that I've influenced her a little bit, and I've helped her get on the road to going to school and stop hanging out with the older kids that she's been hanging out with. And she went to winter camp this winter, and she told me how much fun she had, and I hadn't seen her in a couple weeks, and to know that I had a part in her deciding to go just put a smile on my face and reassured me that I have a part in this world, and my part is to help younger kids.
When I first started going to Young Life, I definitely wouldn't have called myself a believer or a follower, but the leaders didn't really care. Well, they cared about that, but they didn't treat me any differently because I wasn't where they were at, or I wasn't where anyone else was at. And for me, accepting God was a very gradual process, and it took place over a long, long time. And the leaders were with me and helped me, answered my questions, and talked with me through every phase of my accepting God.
I kind of fell off the track a little bit, and even when I was in my rebellious stage, I knew that the people at Young Life would still accept me, and I came every now and then, and I wasn't too serious about it, but I started becoming more regular, and then I realized that they were always there for me and they wouldn't give up, so I was always welcome back.
Our leaders are really cool, probably the best leaders we could ask for, and they're a lot of fun and easy to relate to. And a lot of times when it's not even considered being Young Life, we'll just go and hang out during the summer, go play frisbee golf or go to lunch.
They always show love.
After my brother died, Young Life helped me through the pains and aches that I felt, and all how I used to just shut the door, I guess you could say, like not let anybody know about that or anything. But every time I go to Young Life, I let everybody know. And Dave and Eric Schofield at my second camp helped me a lot through that. And that's about it.
I think the Young Life kids, like a majority of the kids that are in the senior class, have done a really good job this year providing alternate stuff to do after school, like go and hang out and watch movies, go bowling, have bonfires, and just hang out that doesn't involve drinking or going and doing drugs to try and have fun. We just have fun doing crazy stuff, and it seems like more and more people show up all the time.
My freshman year, fun for me was drinking. That's kind of how I associated it, and now that I've kind of grown up and matured a little bit, and just how God's helped me, fun is now like something like longboarding of the high school, skateboarding, it's doing something as random as ice blocking down the hill at the high school, playing guitar and singing at Young Life. It's different stuff that's helped me to show that there's so much more in life.
When I didn't go to Young Life on Mondays or Wildlife on Tuesdays, I was usually either hanging out with the wrong people or influencing myself with bad things. And when I went to Young Life, I realized it's an easier place to be at and fun, and all your friends are there, and your honest friends, not the people that are there temporarily.
When I first started coming to Young Life, I really didn't have a relationship with Jesus. I went to church as a kid, but I never really grasped the idea of it. And then Young Life came along, and it perfectly fit how I needed to learn about Jesus.
I think I've grown a lot in my faith. I truly accepted God in my life my junior year at Lost Canyon, and I feel like when I am down, I don't need to lean on anyone else but God to pick me up. And I don't go a day without praying to Him or asking Him to help me with something, or just talking to Him even if I don't have a problem. He's like my best friend that I thought I'd never find, but I did finally find Him.
He's there every day, and even when I'm happy, He's there. When I'm sad, when I want to do something bad, He's always there. And every day I just feel like I want to be a better person because of Him.
Where I'm going to college, I've talked to some people, and there is a Young Life there for college students. And so I hope to pursue going to Young Life or being active in some sort of youth stuff.
I think I'm going to have to lean on Him a lot. I mean, it's going to be a big change going off to college. And even if I don't have all my friends, I know I got Christ on my side. He'll put other Christians in my life, and I'll find other youth groups and become stronger with them. And he'll make it a lot easier.
I think later in my life I'll be glad that I went to Young Life and stuck with it and went to camps, because it has changed my relationship with God, and it has made me realize things that I don't know I would have figured out by myself.